Maradona, Platini, Ronaldo, of course. Messi in this World Cup is standing supreme, but he's standing at all as a testimony, I think, to how the laws have changed to help the players like Ronaldo and Messi of this generation compared to Pelé and Maradona, who had more brutal treatment. But he has been sent from above to adorn this game. Modric. Ricochet through to Emi Martinez. And one man's gain is very much one man's pain here. On top of the 3 goals. A bang on the nose. The eyes are watering. And they might water again at the end. There is a 3rd and 4th place game, which we'll bring you on SBS. So on Saturday, final on Sunday. I'm talking about Doha time. Here's Lovren. So, barring accidents, Messi will break Lothar Matthäus's record of World Cup appearances. They're equal now on 25 with today. He will break it in the World Cup final. No better place to break it. And it's time for Modric to take his leave. Lovren takes his place. All around the stadium, the Argentina fans are applauding as well. He hasn't been able to work his brand of magic today. But what a footballer. Technique and talent is one thing, but appetite and physical fitness, he's got not an ounce of body fat on him, I'm sure. But to keep playing at this level for so long, 37. To be honest, the state of fitness he's in, he can play a bit longer as well. But maybe not in another World Cup. I don't think there's going to be that nervous twitch in the dugout with time added on here. With a 3-goal cushion. They certainly had their problems late in the 90 minutes against the Dutch when they conceded 2. A deflected shot off Enzo Fernandez for the Socceroos. Then aching for the final whistle. Messi said he was feeling that. Again, quick free kick. McAllister misses the target. Piala playing his part. It wasn't an easy one to hit, and he came pretty close. Beat the goalkeeper, but just beat the post. 2-1. They lost to Saudi Arabia, 2-0 Mexico, 2-0 Poland, 2-1 Australia, 2-2 the Netherlands. So even getting 3 has been a personal best, and you do feel that Argentina have put together their best performance of the tournament to this point. Anyway, we're still not writing off what might happen later on, but it might happen at the end that Argentina are attacking. Messi. There's a run from Dybala trying to make a point in the few minutes that he's been given, first few minutes in the tournament, trying to get high up the list on the bench for the final. I'm sure he won't start. That was a very important tackle for Lisandro Martinez to win. And Messi knew he was offside. Maya. Ivanovic. Petkovic. Challenging cross and waiting around the back was Vlasic. It's going to be a corner. Defending again. Tagliafico this time. Flick on, and that old trick still works. Perisic with a touch, Lovren couldn't connect. In the years, many a club side and international team has got that first contact and coming in at the back post. It was just too straight with the back post rather than round the back. Just a little footnote for you about Julian Alvarez. 2 goals in a semi-final. First Argentina player to do that since Diego Maradona. Remember, against Belgium after he disposed of England in '86 in the quarter-final. He disposed of Belgium with 2 more goals. McAllister and Molina depart. And 2 other players who haven't featured in the competition. It's a nice touch by Scaloni, this. Angel Correa and Juan Foyt. Foyt Villarreal these days. He had a spell at Tottenham Hotspur as well. And Mauricio Pochettino. All smiles. Is at Roma these days. His 35th cap. Correa was a late call-up from Atletico Madrid. He doesn't get to play until the semi-final. That's quite a nice little note to have on your CV. And Scaloni, who is hugely popular with his players and indeed with the Argentina fans, showing a nice sense of compassion, recognizing that those hanging around. Mario Kempes, you're thinking of 78 and his glory time. Argentina winners again in '86, putting themselves in the frame for 2022. But they will either have to take on the defending champions or the story, really, outside perhaps of Leo Messi, and certainly the story of the country here, Morocco, first African country to reach a semi-final, desperate to become the first African country to reach a final. And they fought tooth and nail to get where they are, and they will certainly do that. There won't be any great respecters of France in terms of when they get on the field. I'm sure in their preparation they will be. He's charmed us all again. He's charmed them again. They absolutely adore him. Still doing a bit of closing down here as well. Petkovic, nicely done. We've got extra players here. And a shot from Maya. And he came onto it. A bit of a deflection that didn't wrong foot Martinez. lot of words expended setting up these games in the media, coaches, players. I don't think anyone would have quite predicted the way it's panned out here. Rather like when Switzerland lost 6-1 to Portugal. It doesn't happen to Switzerland, and this doesn't really happen to Croatia, although their one defeat in the last 21 games was a 3-0 Nations League defeat to Austria earlier this year. And to keep those standards right to the end. Messi. Nearly sort of tackled his way through the middle. It's not the way he normally approaches things. Talking of greats, Pele used to play 1-2s off the shin pads of the opponents on bumpy pitches. Five minutes away from confirmation. What we have known from the moment Julian Alvarez wrapped in his second after Messi left Croatia mesmerized. Vlasic. By Tagliafico. Maya, the goalkeeper's coming into a crowd, and it came with purpose and commitment, which sums up Argentina generally, and that includes the supporters. It's very noisy in Doha tonight, because they're staying for the final, and they're going to the final, and he's leading them to the final. Remember, we'll be with you tomorrow for the second semi-final. France against Morocco. The champions against those who have championed African football here, and the Arabic culture as well. It will be a heck of a din for the final two noisiest sets of fans should Morocco win. Tagliafico in the right place again, hoping that that would come off the corner flag. Back to him, actually. And he's gone for a corner. This is where Argentina did struggle. They haven't really had the opportunity to use the height. But when the Netherlands put on Luc de Jong and Wout Weghorst, that's not really what we would call challenging that particular weakness. He really scored, remember, from the corner flicked on by Perisic that Lovren nearly converted. Here's Vlasic. Having a crack. It's a parting shot, really. Though not from the nuts and bolts of the tournament. Remember, there is the third and fourth place game. Extremes of emotions. Two ends of that particular spectrum. Modric at the sad end, and Messi at the joyous end. And we're still talking rightly about him, even though Julian Alvarez won a penalty and scored the two other goals. And has played a massive part, probably his biggest contribution in an important game for Argentina. Still looking for a scrap of consolation here for a European nation. Needs some energy to get back. Voigt. Oh, he's done well. Getting into the position where Messi set up the third goal. Now, better of it. There's a little bit of break here with numbers favouring Croatia. Maya. Petkovic. Across to Orsic. Lovren. Oof. It's as good a shot as they've had, really. And it is the end of the road for Croatia. Argentina in the final of 2022. He has sparkled on the semi-final stage. None of us should be surprised at that. Modric and Croatia left well beaten. Quite a cautious beginning to the game, and then Alvarez was allowed to run free, brought down by Livakovic for the penalty that Messi stepped up, and his best penalty for some time. I think it was an absolute ripper into the top of the net. Alvarez then went through with a bit of fortune, an old-fashioned centre-forwards goal to make it 2-0, and then he got another one beautifully set up by the master magician himself. So Croatia's story, and it's been one that we should congratulate them for. They should be proud of. They've still got one more game to play. There might be bronze medals for them, but for Lionel Messi and Argentina, it's time to recover, watch the second semi-final, and get ready to see whether they and he takes on France or Morocco. Well-deserved semi-final success. They always win their semi-finals, Argentina, and they have won this one by 3-0.
Two-time champions Argentina progressed to their 6th World Cup final, and Lionel Messi, scoring at his 5th World Cup, becomes Albiceleste's all-time leading World Cup goal scorer. Messi's potential fairy tale finish continues for Argentina, and for our 2018 finalist Croatia, who once again defied the odds to make it all the way to the Final Four, their World Cup journey ends here. Welcome to the post-game show here on SBS. I'm Neve Owens alongside Mark Bosnich, Sarah Walsh and Craig Foster. Walshy, well may they celebrate, well may Messi celebrate, because we had a chess game for the opening 20 minutes or so, and then it was almost faultless from Argentina from there.
Yeah, this was a really convincing performance. It took a while to break down Croatia, but once they did, the shape of Croatia, they just couldn't maintain it, particularly over the 90 minutes. And, that's testament to Croatia. This was probably one match too many for them. They'd played, a significant amount of the same players. This is a squad of 26 for Argentina. It might be just a small detail, but bringing the players on to get the minutes in the legs. Dybala finally getting his first minutes with this guy on screen. He really is the difference. If he's not got the ball breaking lines of defence through his dribbling, he's drawing players to open up the space for the likes of Alvarez, and that was the story of today.
Foz, 1986, that tournament was a defining moment for Diego Maradona. Is this tournament 2022 a defining moment for that man?
Well, it's certainly starting to look like it. After that opening loss to Saudi Arabia, they pulled